Anyone got any creepy stories? I got a creepy story.
Yeah, I was reading some BL, and the guy forgot to bring in the loo.
ページをめくると時空が解ける。
はい、お待たせ、ナギちゃん。記憶はその場に残っているさ。
みんな解けちゃう。未来は僕の中にあ
Hello,
る。
everybody. Welcome to the original video podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Brenton. I'm, of course, joined, as always, by Millhouse and Brandy.
Hello, I'm Brandy.
Millhouse.
This episode, we watched the, I believe it got to the Americas in the 2000s, the anime Boogiepop Phantom. You should,
Boogiepop Phantom.
if you could cut, like...
Uncut Gems, the entire movie in right
yeah,
now.
if you could put the entire Uncut Gems film in here,
I'm
right
coming,
here.
I'm coming.
It's all about The Rock.
Dwayne the Clock Johnson.
No, well, that's what Kyrie Irving says in that movie. He's holding like a basketball, and he's like, it's all about The Rock. And he's talking about that big Furby or whatever that he bought. It's been a while since I watched Uncut Gems.
There's actually a funny story, and the reason why we saved this for Halloween specifically.
This is a little bit like a the fact that I... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, please, go on.
So,
No, please.
shut the fuck up! Back in 2015, me and Brenton were in high school. Millhouse, were you in college yet, or were you like senior year that year?
He was praising all of it.
Alright, so you were born in 1999, he was born in 1998, and I was born in 1997. How old do you think I was?
You would have been in your freshman year of college.
Yeah.
Or was it junior or sophomore? Was it beginning of junior, end of sophomore?
I think it was close to the end of sophomore year.
Yeah.
That sounds more correct to me.
And you would have been a senior.
Oh, yeah. So wait. So it would have been 2014 then.
No, it would have been early 2015. Like
I thought you guys watched it in October.
No.
No, because I never watched it until this. What's your guys' favorite month?
What?
What's your guys' favorite month?
January.
You both had such instant answers.
What's yours?
I don't know. Probably like...
December.
No, I don't really like December. It's too cold.
No, stop. His answer is September. It's 2015, and Brenton gives me this DVD. He says it's a good anime and I should watch it sometime. I get it. And it's got this girl posed on screen. And I think, damn, this looks cool. And the reason, part of why I was interested in watching it, is I learned that one of the author for Boogiepop had written a short story for JoJo. The one where, what's his face?
Rohan Kishibe?
No.
No. Is it the
Italian
one?
guy.
Is it based on Fugo?
Fugo, yeah.
Yeah, I've actually read that light novel. Weird, I didn't know it was the same author.
Same author. But
I don't particularly like that one.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
honestly, it doesn't
Boogiepop's
matter.
kind of bad. What matters is I get it, and the DVD doesn't work. And I'm like, I give it back. And what matters is, it's in the back of my mind, Boogiepop exists. It talks about, ghosts and shit, and, the change of the millennia. And I'm like, damn, this is cool. This is in my back pocket. Me and Brenton stopped being friends for a handful of years. We come back. I at some point get homeless and end up sleeping on their couch. I buy Boogiepop Phantom. It's like, hey, remember this?
No.
No, he doesn't remember.
I didn't remember it at all. In fact,
And we couldn't find his DVD around his house.
Yeah, I don't remember buying it. I don't remember finding it. I don't even remember giving it to Brandy. In fact, when Brandy went, look at this anime, do you remember this? I went, I've never seen this before. I'm pretty sure, word for word, I was like, I have no fucking idea what this is.
I swear to God this happened, though.
So it genuinely, it's either like I smoked way too much weed one day, and the memory's just gone, or there's a Skinwalker Brenton out there.
Well,
This is both equally possible.
I think Quasimodo did it.
Well, here's the thing. It makes sense because it's a Brenton bit because you gave me an anime, a DVD that wouldn't work.
yeah, that is funny. The only explanation I could have is I must have just found it on the street.
Either way, Boogiepop Phantom is in a firm spot for either my second or my favorite anime. It's tough. So it and Trigun, depending on my mood or like whatever, are constantly in a battle for first place.
Yeah.
Today I want to say it's Trigun.
Trigun, and Sword Art Online.
Trigun and Bible Black.
I know. We all love
Black.
the true Black.
Is that the one with the girl who's like Misato, but what if Misato didn't have Shinji?
It's like if Osama bin Laden was born in another world.
For actual context, Bible Black is the OVA/porn game that Matt from The Best Friends would bring up.
It's the one where a guy that's like Hank Hill fights the main girl, right?
Yeah, I think so, but I've never actually touched
and they like
it.
shoot on the boat.
No. That's Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon we will legitimately watch sometime because it's really fun.
No,
He's already said that twice.
I don't care.
What?
No. Bible Black was on Osama bin Laden's hard drive.
That is true, yeah.
Based?
It was that and Poker Face. Poker Face.
Oh, and fucking 3 versions of Final Fantasy VII.
Here's what matters the most. The Devil May Cry anime was on it.
Wow. Wild.
Based.
He waited
for
fucking Viz to get that dub out. Sorry, Funimation to get that dub out. Day one, he's in the line. He's elbowing everybody out of my way.
He's got really good like tennis elbow.
As we've said before, is Osama our guy?
R/Osama.
I saw a funny version of this where someone was like, I don't think Sato's our guy. Sato from Mokume HK. And it's funny that this guy who was like a cartoonish loser in the 2000s is cooler than a bunch of people on 4chan.
Well, it's because he's like a supermodel.
So Sato graduated high school and made it to a good university. He had sex with someone. He like has a girl who's interested in him, and he's like charming when people talk to him. He's just kind of weird.
So he's like way
and
cooler
also
than
he
Holmes.
like gets drugs.
Yeah, so like us, we go in the same room. Sato's like the alpha male. We all stand aside. Beta cucks.
I walk up to him. I
hey,
fucking
Gretchen,
bow
you
down.
use 4chan, right?
I use the occasional hobby section, yes.
I have a couple words that people have been saying on Twitter. Can you describe them for me?
Actually, probably not, because I'm
What's
not...
a foid and a moid?
Oh, I actually can help with a foid. Okay, you've heard the term.
Is it like a man and woman you avoid?
No, well, have you
foil and actually I don't know what moid would mean. Like a foil.
No, it's
obviously
literally
means foil.
Minor character.
Moid is literally okay. Have you ever heard the term femoid as a derogatory term for women?
Yeah.
So, like,
Femoids
if
won't
you
go out with
cut
me.
out the M part of femoid, it becomes foid.
So it's like an F fighter.
So
jet?
Yeah, exactly. It's like an F
So
fighter jet.
we've reinvented the ancient Germanic woman for men and woman for women.
Yeah.
Wow, time is
Yeah.
a flat fucking circle. It seems.
Is that fucking Nietzsche?
That's actually awesome.
I'm
We
Frederick
should
Nietzsche.
go. We should go back
Wait,
to.
stop. I have a couple more.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What does...
No. I want to finish my bit. Frederick Nietzsche. I'm gonna write 30 books about how mad I am about slave morality, and in every example I'll give, the slaves overcome the hardcore I don't care vitalists.
Have you ever read The Gay Science? That book kicks ass.
Gay Science?
I have not
The
read
Gay Science.
I have not read the Gay Science. No.
I think the best one in it is probably Picky Choosy.
Critique of Christianity. He says, in a wonderful little poem called Choosy Taste, if it depended on my choice, I think it might be great to have a place in paradise. Better yet, outside the gate. And Nietzsche's making a very deep point here. He's saying, look, stop being pious for a minute and be honest with me.
No, Friedrich Nietzsche is a fun character. It's funny because he's like, I'm the Ubermensch, but he's like Milhouse. Not you, Milhouse.
No,
Milhouse
he's
from The
like
Simpsons.
Milhouse from The Simpsons. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking.
No, he smells his dad. Fucking.
I sleep in a big bed with my wife.
So like, obviously Skinner's the best character, right?
Skinner's up there.
Hold up, Milhouse.
No, I like Grandpa Simpson more than I like Milhouse.
That building cut me off.
that building cut me off.
Can you believe the fucking Snark Tank stole our Marge RFK voice bit.
Oh, they fucking
Hacks.
Sween, I'm coming for you.
So what's wild is I was driving up from California back to Washington, and in the middle of Oregon, I'm listening to our podcast just to fill time because it's a fucking it's a 20-hour drive basically, and I think it's Ping Pong or in what's it like 4th of July. Or maybe it was Cyber Chase. One of those.
It was Cyber Chase.
I want to say it's Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase, we do that, and I'm laughing, haha. And then the Snark Tank episode pops up, and then they start doing it. I'm like, no.
Bastards.
No. How could Derek do this to me? I'm his
Is
best
Derek
friend.
a secret fan? Derek, if you're in the chat, please send us pictures of your penis.
This is like when I was 7, and I independently came up with a "Yo Mama So Scary She Gives Freddy Krueger Nightmares" bit. And then I saw it in a joke book, and I went, oh, I guess I gotta kill myself now.
I think the funniest one of that is in 8th grade, me and Brenton had the idea for a game of, what if a detective died, and he was a ghost detective, like Yu Yu Hakusho, but just like a regular cop? And then that shitty Ryan Reynolds movie came out.
Yeah, R.I.P.D. I remember its name instantly off the top of my head because it made me mad back in the day.
R.I.P.D. Rest in penis deductibles.
I prefer rest in pussy department.
Okay, how about
Bro, do you like pussy?
I'll meet you guys in the middle. Resuscitation of penile dysfunction. Sorry.
There's no O in there. It's R.I.P.D.
So
you just did rocked.
Right.
You just did roped, which like.
Oh my god, dude! When I found out that after spending my entire check on lottery cards, I got $5 back, I roped so hard. So I spent my wife's check on it.
I sold my welfare.
Do you guys read any YA novels?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about some today. I was thinking about. Have you ever heard of the Maximum Ride series?
No, I do remember I read. This is, by the way, a shitty book. It's called Auto Review Crazy European Chick. I give it a 2 out of 10.
Okay. I give the Maximum Ride series a... Why did James Pat... Is it James Pat? I think it's James Pat. Why did he write a series about teenage bird people? I don't understand. That's it.
Nice.
I've just been thinking about that.
Well, Boogiepop Phantom is... Actually, I have got 2 omnibuses, so I've got book 1 through 6, and I couldn't finish book 1. Is a YA novel series that's about a couple things. But mostly it's about you're fighting these crazy spirit detective situations, but it's not like Ghosts. It's Resident Evil style where the crazy monsters are because of a company. I think that first book kind of sucks. And the problem is I went back to it after watching Boogiepop Phantom, which kicks ass. And so in Boogiepop Phantom, there's a audio cue that I think is killer. It's when they start whistling that German song.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So in the book, they just have it say, and then the Boogiepop started whistling this song.
What was the song?
That's big. They do like a little whistle tune.
But what matters is this. The book's not perfect, but it has some stuff going for it. One of which is just, I enjoy the idea of a guy going, hey, why didn't you go see me on the date? I was there, where were you? And then it turns out his girlfriend got possessed by a ghost spirit. And he's like, hey, listen, no tough feelings. You're not going to be spending much time with her. You can hang out with me, but I got to do some detective shit, so too bad.
Okay.
And that leads into Boogiepop Phantom, the anime. The first book's called Boogiepop and Others, by the way. And Boogiepop Phantom starts its first episode with a episode that kind of sutures it into the plot at the end of 1. Manticore's dead. And one of the side characters... God, what's her name? I got the book right here. Fucking...
Is it Nagi Kirima?
No, Nagi Kirima, I'm always going to remember. She's the best. It's Suime Kazuko, the girl that was in love with Sato.
Oh, the first episode chick.
She's in a bunch of it, but yeah.
Yeah, but the first episode explicitly is about her.
Yeah. So, it shows some stuff. Basically, it sets up the concept of this show, which is At the end of fucking Boogiepop and others, a guy goes Super Saiyan. And it fucking shatters off and creates echoes of
Yeah,
shit.
he makes some cakes of light. Oh, yeah.
And so, first episode, some notes. I think it's the worst episode in the series.
Yeah, I fucking was so bored.
I don't, but
What's
that's...
your worst?
I think episode 7 is my least favorite episode.
In Your Arms?
I don't have the name of the episode written down. In my notes, I called it the Skinwalker Brother episode.
Alright, I love that episode just because the brother.
Yeah, the brother's fun. The sister, I was like, oh, okay.
Wailing on his sister.
That made me laugh, yeah.
Let's use my sister. Oh, so that makes it alright. Dude, I love Nagi. Nagi's like my favorite character in the series. She is so fun and enjoyable. But
Are you gonna be a superhero? Yeah.
yeah, Nagi Kirima is the shit, and I love her. In this episode, she's good. All right, episode 2. Unless you guys have something to say about episode 1.
Let me read my notes. Okay. These are my notes pretty wholesale. Immediately, I noticed that I loved the score.
Oh yeah.
Like, the score was super good. Like, not only, like, the music choice, but, like, the actual, like, soundscape. The heavy distortion, even on, like, character voices here and there. I was like, I like
I don't know
this.
if you got to it, but one of the best... Actually, in episode 3 they use it. One of the best things they do is, like, the audio cuts. And it's just the line.
Yeah, I also really like
For
that.
pondering and shit.
The animation is, like, excellent. However, they apply this, like, vignetting effect over the first, like, 11 episodes that fucking hurt my eyes. So the whole time I was watching Boogiepop, I was like, why are my eyes so strained? And then I got to the last episode where they get
You're
rid of that.
trapped in the miasma of the 20th century.
You get to that last episode where they remove the vignetting effect for, like, thematic purposes, and I was like, oh, my eyes don't hurt anymore. What
I
the
think
hell?
by default that episode looks probably the best or second best.
Well,
Yeah.
But episode 2, In Darkness, I think. I probably should have had the list up. I'm going off memory. But Part of Darkness or Part in Darkness.
I actually
It's
do have
Jonichi.
I do have a list.
And he, Jonichi is the first...
The fucking reveal. You're not eating, like, fucking demons. You're eating their memories.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, this episode, the first episode didn't hook me. I liked it. This episode, I was like, oh, I'm going to watch the rest of the series.
So, in this one, this is the first of the handful of examples you get through the series of how to deal with trauma, stress, the miasma of being in Japan in the middle of like a terrible economic slump, and anxieties about growing up in the future. A big central part of Boogiepop Phantom is anxieties about the 21st century and the direction Japan's going in the middle of like, because these kids would be going from middle school to high school in a huge depression. And during their childhood, like young childhood, it would have been during the bubble. So, beyond just being the obvious, everyone likes their childhood, it also applies, in a sense, to the expectations of life in Japan. And while I don't think that's 100% on purpose, I don't think it's not either, you know?
No, I think that actually is 100% on purpose. Like, the main
The
theme...
construction and shit.
Yeah, well, I think the main themes of this show is, like, reflecting on the past and reflecting on the future, like, specifically.
Yeah.
Like...
But Jonichi, he clearly has some, like, savior cult parallels. Where you need to re-up on him. You get addicted to his, like, cure. It's not like you're really solving anything. You're just negating it.
Yeah, you're just removing the negative emotions that you have associated with that without actually processing them.
It's funny that, because the episode 4 is literally about it, it's a very obvious drug and addiction parallel.
Episode 4, the episode I call Evil Perfume episode.
My Fair Lady.
That episode is maybe the best of the whole series. It's
Episode 4?
Yeah. I really liked it.
I think it's good.
Okay. I'm also fucking absolutely obsessed. I don't know if you remember this line, but it's when Saotome is in the alley and the guy runs up to him and he goes, "I need more." And he goes,
Oh, yeah.
Type S? The S in Type S doesn't stand for cinnamon. Which already, like, fucking fucked me up. Because S for cinnamon? Come on. The S, it stands for slave.
Yeah. So, Portraits from Memory is the first episode. Light in the Dark is the second. And then Life Can Be So Nice is episode 3. I always just call this episode Ponderu. I think this one's excellent. It's the episode I watched that made me go, I will watch this whole thing.
Yeah, I also really like this one. Like, her friend and, like, the memories of her friend haunting her. And then, like, Sao Tome slash, he's called, like, the Manticore, right?
Yeah.
I like him as, like, a reoccurring, like, ghost, sort of. And, like, again, this one's heavy on the memory themes. And they're never not heavy on the memory themes, but this one is heavy on the memory themes.
This one has a very funny version of, like, how to deal with society and, like, coping mechanism. Of just going, no, I'm chill with it. I don't care. This one, because a big part of, I think, Boogiepop Phantom is metatextually, like, looking at edgy middle school stuff and kind of, like, being like, this is kind of, like, goofy. This is kind of whatever. Her being like, I'm into, God's dead, being the CD and shit.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. One of my favorite quotes from the dub for episode 2. If you ever want me to grip your chest, let me know.
That's an episode. Yeah, that's in episode 1 as well.
It's killer.
That's also kind of where it reveals the structure of the series, which it's like an interconnected.
Masterfully done, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
I like it conceptually, but it's unfortunate that I watched Paranoia Agents first, because Paranoia Agents is the same structure.
Paranoia Agents is probably the best version of that structure.
There's actually another recommendation I have, because, like, I'd say there's a couple standouts that work like this, like Boogiepop, Paranoia Agents, Pulp Fiction, sort of, slash
Snatch also does it, but it's worse.
Well, I was gonna say slash that era of Quentin Tarantino ripoffs slash regular Quentin Tarantino films, but also a more modern one that's a bit more anthological. The Yorgos Lanthimos film Kinds of Kindness is like 3 little anthologies, like 3 little anthological stories that all share like a cast and little tiny connections.
cool. My favorite's the Cadbury Tales from the 15th century.
Well, that's not really, like, the timeline isn't mixed up in those. It's pretty, like, linear.
Well,
I've never actually read the Canterbury Tales. I assume
You're not missing much.
I assume they were
A
mostly
woman gets her ass kissed by a dude.
based.
that guy farts a lot.
Well, there is a good running joke in it, which is they're supposed to be pilgrims, but, like, dude, they all suck.
I mean, it's the Cadbury Tales, not the Pilgrim's Progress.
But episode 3, I think a lot of the scenes with Ponderu, the actual Ponderu, are great.
Yeah.
Especially just when her eyes go from being crossed to, like, refocusing on forward. The subway scene's great, where it's just her looking up at Satomi, and Satomi's like, why am I here? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really much
Also,
else to say.
in that episode, during the phone call, Nagi looks like a fucking Astro Boy character.
Yeah,
Remember
she
that?
does, yeah.
It's great.
Episode 4, my favorite episode.
My Fair Lady.
Evil perfume episode. I like this one a lot.
This episode is a predictor about what if your son was Sato from Ultimate HK.
The theme of this episode is...
Gamers are evil.
Yes, but I was going to say distorted memories / distorted reality. Because he's just starting to remember things wrong.
Yeah. He's remembering things wrong, he's getting delusional. He's just playing in his fucking visual novels and doing drugs. Yo, the scene where he's like, sorry, this is the only one we got, and you could see the bigger uniforms in the trash. Bro.
The scene where he's just like pushing her and he's like, why aren't you in the swimsuit?
Yeah.
Great episode.
What a piece of shit. So actually,
wonderfully creepy.
You see the drug dealer's girlfriend a bunch in other episodes.
Yeah, I noticed
She
that
goes
as
from
well.
like a normal nerd girl to like
she
a
gets,
gal girl
she gets,
before getting iced by Satome.
Yeah.
I think that's in the book. I didn't get that far though. In fact, let me tell you exactly how far I got into the book. I am 85 pages into the book.
But yeah, I like this one a lot. I know Millhouse only actually watched the first 3 for this.
The first 3?
Yeah.
Ah, shame.
Which-
You would have liked this episode because it's named this. Then you would have went, actually, I don't like this episode because it's in a version of My Fair Lady.
Yeah, so I have an excuse on why I didn't watch the episode. I talked with somebody for 14 hours about Volkswagen automobiles.
And Ozzer Lane, of course.
No, it never came out once. You can't deviate from the mission, which is, okay, so what's the best autistic German car? Is it the Muscat, the Cabaret?
No, it's Volkswagen.
No, every car I just said was a Volkswagen.
It's Volkswagen. The Volkswagen, the only one.
You know, Brenton only ever buys the same car over and over again, and it's never working properly.
That's actually true.
He also buys
Is
it
it 4
brand new.
Toros? What have you gone through 4?
No, I've gone through exactly 15. Because I had the first one, and I'm on 15.
You went through 15? That's great.
Another crazy thing, there's like 30 fucking Geos up on his place. Like
That reminds me, that's a joke in The
why?
Simpsons. He's gaining on us! I can't! It's a Geo! Is this a fucking Boogiepop or a Simpsons episode? God damn, talking about memory lane.
I like, you know the Steamed Hams episode? 21's short films about Springfield?
It's funny because the one from that I always remember is actually the one where Nelson gets his fucking comeuppance.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
The really big guy in the really small car.
All right,
That's exactly what I was
everyone,
going to bring
everyone
up.
laugh at your suffering now. See how you like it.
It's awesome. Everybody, you should go watch season 22 of The Simpsons. I think that's the Lady Gaga one. Episode
What's the
5.
worst episode of The Simpsons you've seen?
Worst episode I've seen?
Because I got one specifically that's in my mind. The episode where the old people do the drugs that make them like happy, but their eyes pop out. That episode is what made me go, I'm never watching an episode of
Isn't
this
that
again.
one of the Treehouse of Horrors?
No. It's a regular episode, later seasons, and the moral of it is that the baby boomers were the best generation ever, and Gen X sucks.
No, the worst episode that I've seen is the one where Elon Musk shows up and Lisa goes, "Oh, fuck!
There's
It's my boy Elon Musk!"
Remember the episode where she was hanging out with Steve Hawking, and they went to Little St. John's land surrounded by water?
Yeah, I think I remember that episode.
Giddy up, Daddy.
Oh.
Speaking of conspiracies, episode 5. I call this one the Policeman Conspiracy episode.
It's called Interlude, I think. That one's great.
I like this episode, but I think it's one of the weaker ones of the show.
This episode's where I introduce my suggested viewing experience. You watch this show in three fucking sittings, 4 episodes at a time. It's enough for you to appreciate, like, oh, hey, there's that, and enough time for you to, like, all right, I'm done. I'll come back to this later.
I really like the actual talk between the policemen and, like, the little bit of, like, the memory stuff in this one is, like, viewing other people's memories and the removal of memories, like, more specifically, because he literally...
I love the bit with the clock where you could see he did it for a full shift.
Yeah. Yeah. And, like, it's another good, like, campfire horror story kind of episode
Kind
where...
of ties in with the books.
Where, like, there's just, like, a weird monster there. It's just unfortunate that I really don't like the conspiracy aspects of Boogiepop. I felt that they, like, fell really flat for me. And in the moment when I was watching it, I was like, this feels like the sequel to something I haven't seen.
Yeah.
And then I, like, went and I did my research, and I went, oh, that's because it's the sequel to something I haven't seen.
Anything else to say about episode 5, really? Kind of like a dull one. Oh, you get to see fucking Monaka's.
Yeah, you get a lot
house.
of Monaka.
Monaka. sick as fuck.
That old lady with, like, the flowers in her face that's a cool visual.
Yeah.
Episode 6 is really
Mother's Day, or what's it called? Mother's or something?
This one I called
Mother's Day. Yeah.
This one I called the Dead Daughter Journal episode.
Mother's Day's good. I like it a lot. It's the episode that upset me the most when I first saw it. Besides episode 11, Under Gravity's Rainbow, because that episode's fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah. Well, so this one is like a mom reading like these shared journals that her daughter and this other I was gonna say chick, but
Patient had, right?
yeah, they like, they would like journal
Oh
together.
yeah, this is the episode where you get to meet the doctor girl from the book. She is such a bitch in this anime.
Yeah, she's not very nice. And then it's pretty much just like her like this mother reading about how she fucked up her relationship with her daughter post her husband's death, and how it led to this like disconnect. And then
but also it's about how like unfair the child is in their expectations of the mother.
Oh yeah,
because she's a mother and a woman, but she couldn't accept that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then she dies.
Well,
I believe she gets. Is it that she gets serial murdered during the serial
she
murders?
gets killed by Satame in the book.
Okay.
By the way, I haven't gotten to it. I don't know why Satame's a serial killer.
I honestly
I think he's like possessed, but it'd be funny if he's just a serial killer to be a serial killer.
I assume it's because he's possessed, because the series ends with what's his face, that private detective, being like redoing the serial killing. Well, I mean, he is. He's literally stalking office ladies. Like,
No, he's doing the Manticore killings.
I thought the Manticore killings were an extension of those serial killings.
I want to say they're separate.
Because, like, the thing that they literally mention in, like, the first 2 episodes is that it's specifically office ladies that were being hunted down. And he's back to doing office ladies again.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like...
No, because the serial killer kills Ponderu, the actual Ponderu. The middle school girl.
Why did they mention it was office ladies?
I mean, it's women.
So weird.
You want to know why, probably? Because if it was a fully grown man getting killed by a middle schooler, he'd kick his ass.
True. I like episode 6 though. I think it's really solid. This is way less. There's like not much supernatural that happens here. Like there's a little bit, but this is like one of the most normal episodes of the whole bunch. Except for right at the end, she shows up to be like, "I'm sorry, Mom, I'm a ghost," and then she's gone.
It actually does kind of set up, because it is a big part of Boogiepop Phantom of like a mother and daughter aspect to it.
Yeah, but like when it comes to the supernatural stuff, this one's very low key. Episode 7.
Until You're in My Arms Again.
Yeah.
That episode kicks ass. I like it a lot.
I really don't like this one.
Dude, I love the kids with their shitty acting for Pied Piper.
But like, I like the idea of this episode. I like the small twist that it's the sister who has the powers, but Mauro, that's the name of the kid. I actually wrote it down.
Yeah.
Being an edgy little fuck who's out there going like, I'm gonna fucking destroy things and kill people because his daddy missed one goddamn recital.
Well, he always did.
One goddamn recital. I was like,
Paisley Park.
This does not resonate with me. Paisley Park's cool.
It's great because this episode sets up the final act of the series, and I actually think the final act is my favorite. But yeah, Until You're on My Arms Again. Part of it ends up being that from the kids' memories, a ghost is formed, an echo is formed. An echo that doesn't have a name yet, but eventually will be named Poom Poom. Funny anecdote about this. I was trying to show this show to Alex, and I didn't remember Pied Piper, so I called the character Poom Poom, and he's like, "You don't know what fucking Pied Piper is?"
I mean, like, to be fair,
I hadn't watched Silicon Valley yet. I didn't know.
Poom Poom shows up for the first time, and I went, "Who's this Pied Piper looking ass?"
Yeah. All right. The next episode is episode 8. One of the 3 episodes that like I can't pick to be my favorite.
I think this episode is actually kind of bad.
I love this episode. She's So Unusual. It's an episode about Nagi Kirima. Nagi Kirima is like a ghost fighter girl. Her dad wrote a bunch of books. And she's trying to, save lives and do cool shit. She's so sick with it. I love her.
I called this episode like a pulling back of the veil. Because, like, this episode is the one where they sit you down and then they, like, explain half of what is going on.
Yeah, you get to see it all.
Like, you get to understand what Nagi's doing. You get to see a bunch of the events that led up to the big pillar of light. And you also get, like, a mild explanation on what the Manticore is and a bit of an explanation of what Boogiepop/Boogiepop Phantom is. Like, this is like an episode where it's like, this has to be here for the series to make sense, but I actually don't really like it that much. But, like, that kind of ties in to my opinion overall of Boogiepop, which is, I found this to be like 60% really fun and 40% I was like, eh.
I bet this next episode one is one I already knew you'd like, because you said you like the ghost stories parts. You'll Never Be Young Twice is 3 ghost stories.
Yes. This episode's great.
I think the first story in this one's my favorite, by the way, the Piano Girl.
This one's super fun. Like,
what a bitch.
Evil Pied Piper that, like, traps people in the feelings of your childhood.
Nostalgia as a trap.
That is a good idea. It didn't need a second episode, I think.
No, I think Poom Poom kicks ass.
But that second episode is still pretty good. Which, I mean, like, first episode, like, literally it's 3 ghost stories. It's one of the more anthological episodes. The abandoned amusement park looks great. And then 10 is just it's just more Pied Piper shenanigans and some more pulling back of the veil to like explain some things.
It's showing more of Nagi. It's setting up the actual like finale, basically, like the actual final thing.
Yeah. It's getting you ready for like episode 11, which is the Manaka episode.
So the girl that writes Poom Poom, she's a character in the books, obviously. And it's nice because you get to see some of fucking... What's her name? It's at the beginning of every episode, but I've got it right here, so I need to remember it. It's fucking Miyasha Toko. She kicks ass. I like her.
Oh, Toko?
Yeah, Toko. Poom Poom, basically what happens is the Boogiepop Phantom lays the smackdown and ends what I think actually is very reminiscent of Lane, the cult of leaving this world for another world. Like The Wire, Paisley Park is a cult for abandoning your like physical life and going to it.
Like The Wire, make sure you don't fuck with Stringer Bell, alright?
Like The Wire, if you're going to take a shot at the king, you better not miss.
Like The Wire, my favorite character is Bubs.
Like The Wire, they've got 2 fingers for you. One's going up your ass, and one's going down your urethra.
Oh, I love The Wire. It's fucking awesome.
It's so gay. I love it.
Fucking, oh my god.
Episode 11, Under the Gravity's Rainbow.
I think
That's a book title reference. There have been a handful of them throughout. Can you guess what Gravity's Rainbow is?
No.
Gravity's Rainbow is the arc of an intercontinental ballistic missile.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think this is maybe the standout episode of the show.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my favorite episode of the show, but I think that this one is the one...
It's a very imaginative and not creative.
They hit every theme as hard as they can. It's like an interesting idea. Manaka...
Horrific. Like, it's a horrific story with Manaka.
Manaka is like in an interesting place, and her death in that episode is like appropriately tragic.
I think, because it starts out and Manaka is running away now that she no longer has Poom Poom to fuel her. She is withering away.
Yeah, she's literally turning into old man soup.
And you get to see that Manaka's 5 years old.
Like, yeah.
She's getting iced. And the Boogiepop and Boogiepop Phantom finally meet. And they go, hey, what's good? And there you learn that she has not been... Boogiepop Phantom, who's been called a Shimigami this whole time, Angel of Death, like they're scared, has not been killing the people she gets, though other characters have been dying. She's been setting them aside for the future century, what the show calls the 21st century. In the end, by the way, the ending theme song kicks ass. I love it. Boogiepop Phantom and Boogie are like, well, I gotta kill her. No, she's helpless now. It's over. She gets to go see her mother, Manaka. Her mother comes out throughout the series. She's like a recurring character.
Yeah, she shows up a few times.
She has a ring of like note cards that are her memories.
Yeah, she's literally like, she has like retrograde amnesia. She's got 51st dates disease.
Yeah, it's crazy bad.
And there's no Adam Sandler there to have her wake up to horrible new children.
But an evil doctor bitch gave it to her, who, if I remember correctly, gets like literally hanged. In like the end of the book.
I'm literally hung.
Yeah, fat cock. Episode 11 kicks ass. I think it portrays it real well. I think it going back and showing some of the side characters that didn't even matter. Like in episode 1, the girl whose only line I can remember is she's just doing it for attention, and be like, hey, stop. Is great. I remember that better than I remember, but I forget her name. Episode 1 glasses girl. I forgot her name again already.
That's one of the ones I didn't write down.
But episode 11 kicks ass.
Yeah, I think it's good.
episode 12 is kind of like the Victory Lap congratulator. I think this is definitely an episode for people that read the book and have finished the show and are now going into adulthood. It's an excellent ending, I think, for like the series as a concept.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read my notes wholesale for a second. But episode 12 is they're in like essentially a new world, a world into which the world in which they've moved on to, like past their bad memories, and they aren't weighed down. The most notable thing immediately is the vignetting effect is gone, which
The color palette's very bright and vibrant.
it's super bright. This is like it's a world no longer trapped in the dull haze of its past. It's bright and facing the future. There's still pieces of the past affecting the present, but like thematically, this episode is about moving forward and like facing the future. Like, and specifically the pieces of the past affecting the present. In this episode is I wrote him down as the evil cop dude, but he was actually a private investigator or something. So
Yeah.
not actually
He
a cop.
is the detective reborn.
Yeah.
By the way, I love him. I love him saving Nagi from being one of the fucking metahuman like freaks. Or no, they're called what are they called in this one? Inspired humans or
I have no idea.
starts with the C.
Evolved humans?
No, that's the fake humans that the Tanaka company makes.
Oh,
Composite humans.
Composite humans, yeah.
Snake Boy. Yo, Snake Boy gets it fucking rough in put your arms. He gets blown the fuck out.
I really, I like this episode. But, like, this episode, I think, also is, like, a little uneven in places.
It reminds me a lot of the novel's pacing and feeling to it.
Like, there's...
Oh, damn it.
Like, there's all this, like, energy of, like, the show ending, and that's good. But also, like, at no point did I ever feel like the mystery of Boogiepop, like, Boogiepop specifically, I never felt, like, satisfied. I was like, oh,
What do you mean, what mystery?
I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what's going on?
Oh, yeah, you gotta read the book. Though I already know what it is.
And
It's a gender-neutral, like, non-binary god that takes over middle school age girls' bodies. And I remember this from the anime, actually. She gets it when she sees the dead cop.
oh, okay. Huh. But yeah, that was like something that I was like, well, they just never explained that. And that's like another reason why I was like, this feels like a sequel. And then I looked it up and it was a sequel. By the way, have you watched the 2019 Boogiepop anime?
It's on my back pocket. I really don't want to. It reminds me of that one... So you know what it visually reminds me of? Two things. Devilman Crybaby.
It's done by Studio Madhouse, right?
I don't remember. I don't think it's Studio Madhouse.
No, the new one I think is Studio Madhouse, definitely.
Yeah. And then it reminds me of that Vampire Girl manga / anime with like the blonde vampire girlfriend. Call Into the Night or whatever.
Oh, Call of the Night, yes.
And I think it looks like shit. I'm just not interested in seeing the Boogiepop. I think the designs aren't as striking to me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
It's done by Madhouse.
I think it just
It's
came
probably
out-
gorgeous then.
I don't think I can ever like Boogiepop and others as much as I like Boogiepop and Phantom. In part because if it's following the first book story, it is just dumber.
So when I looked it up, it said that it covers like the first couple light novels, and then it covers the light novels that are a sequel to Boogiepop Phantom.
Nice.
So again, haven't watched it, haven't read the light novels. Probably won't read the light novels, honestly, because they don't really seem up my
You
alley.
could probably finish the first book in like a day or two. You finish the first 2 books in a day.
Yeah, but I don't wanna.
Who the fuck is texting me
I'm
still?
lazy.
Yeah.
And instead of reading Boogiepop Phantom, I could, go watch Tron Ares again.
Yo, I fucked up my mouth at the dentist today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn. How'd you fuck it up?
They cut my shit up harsh.
Damn.
Alright, so final ratings for Boogiepop Phantom.
1 thumb up.
Insufficient evidence, but I am gonna give it a 14 out of 20.
I-
Or 2 grope chests out of 2. And I love to chew on them spiders.
I do think you should finish this one, Millhouse.
I'm gonna. I just need to stop getting pulled in the calls and talking for like fucking 12 to 14, 16 hours.
This is our Halloween special, yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna come out before Gundam because my computer was broken for a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You saved the best
I
for
gotta
last.
say my rating. I give Boogiepop Phantom a 20 out of 10. Platinum hit. It is either my favorite or second favorite anime. Unconditional love.
I'm imagining
Phantom.
Boogiepop in the Xbox 360 Platinum Hits collection case.
PS2 Greatest Hits.
Oh, shit! With the red band.
Or fucking was it GameCube Player's Choice?
It is Player's Choice. Yeah.
Player's Choice was a
GameCube and Wii. No.
No.
GameStop also had a Player's Choice thing, but the Player's Choice branding, specifically the Nintendo stuff, was GameCube and Wii.
I see.
Our
Next episode we're gonna record is gonna be.
I think it's
Highlander.
Highlander. Yeah, I think that'll be really fun.
It's gonna
McLeod,
after-
you have to jerk my cock
It's
off.
gonna be released after Gundam. After that, it's my pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Although, when we get to Christmas, I'm calling this now. We're watching some damn Rankin Bass specials.
No.
Yeah.
I want to do the Disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Boogiepop Phantom.